Yo, what it do? What it do? What's good? Today we are live on IG, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. IG, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We are watching. I got two videos of the Senior Bowl one-on-ones. We're gonna watch it together, break it down together. You already know. If you haven't yet, you already know. Go to the YouTube channel, sub to the YouTube channel for more defensive back tips and tricks. Let's get right into it. All right, first, let me see. What's good? What's good? Let me say what's up. Football production, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. What up? What up? Good, good, good. Let's get to it. All right. Oh, you know we got to slow it down. Hold on. Slow this thing down. So off rip, as he's going, he starts to tilt, shoot the wrong hand. You see his body's leaning. We want to be able to move our feet laterally and stay down. We're getting a little too high right there. We're kind of off balance right there. We don't want to be in that position, right? Popped up. Gave away the inside leverage with no restriction, right? They got better quality on this thing. What's on? That's the 1080p. That's the highest. Oh, there we go. Now we talking. Bet. Patient, good kick, good. Feel the lean, see the hip drop. We just got to keep our eyes down, right? We're here, we're in good position. Just key the hip. Look at the hip. Look at the hip. What does the hip do? It drops. We got to drop. Our eyes a little too high, so we act a little bit late right there. And shout out to Couch Potato for the content, like always. Put out some great content for us to react and break down. Shout out to him. What did we do wrong here? Jumped outside. We didn't need a jump. This is why it's important we take steps, guys. We got to take steps in our press. Once we jump, we're giving away. We're moving completely out of our leverage, right? And now we can't restrict them, right? If he gives us a move outside, take a step out there. But don't put both feet there. Take a step out there. And then if he continue, then we get in that kick. If he comes back, we're in great position. We get our hands on him. But once we fall for a move that he goes outside, we jump outside. We let him go inside, right? So you got to understand that, right? And you got to remember, as DBs, when we're impressed, we don't really fall for the first move, right? A receiver, he's in his stance. He takes a step forward and gives us a move outside. He hasn't really gone anywhere. He's still at the same spot, right? He just gave us a move out there, but his other foot is still at the same spot. So we be patient. Be patient, stay square. Then he's going to give us a move. We kick step, go with him, right? Not bad. Come on, cousin. All right, so this receiver looked like he's chilling the whole time when he's running his route. So we know he's getting ready to break. Now, just trust your leverage. Don't put yourself out of position where you can't make a play on the ball, right? Not bad. I like it. Lean. Oh, okay. So right here. Remember the 5, 10, 15, right? Boom. Okay. He shot two hands, but we're still in decent position. We're running. We're in good position. 5 yards, hit, don't drop. 10 yards, hit, don't drop. 15, get into that lean and locate. Right? You got him close to the sideline. Look where he goes. Boom. Boom. You got a kick step, but he widened the release. You got him close to the sideline. Now get into him a little bit to lean and locate. Especially if you're going against a faster receiver. That point right there, this point, I'm going to tell y'all right now. When you're going against a faster receiver, this spot right here is critical. Because this is where they pick up speed and where they're ready to leave you. So if you're not in his hip pocket, you're not in phase with him, you're not hitting his hip and running with him, that spot right there, if you have him, if he's going straight with no restriction, that spot is where he's going to start to leave. So you got to get to that in phase, get into that hip pocket, and run with him. Hit his hip, slow him down, lean into him a little bit, right? And get ready to lean and locate. Now he's starting to leave us a little bit. We locate a little bit too late, and we're out of position for the back shoulder, right? 5, 10, 15, right here. Boom. We know it's not a comeback, right? You know it's a fade. Now he's starting to leave us. But if he would have felt him a little bit sooner, he would have been able to locate the ball, made a play on the ball. Now, if you were this late, at this point, play the receiver's hands or man turn and play the receiver's hands, right? Who's this? That's you. Whatever, dude. What did we do wrong? Same thing. We hopping outside. Just take the steps, right? Be patient. Stay square. We hopping outside. Gave away our leverage. Is it better to shoot two hands and press? Man, no. You want to shoot one hand, right? You want to shoot one hand once he's outside your frame. If more advanced DBs, you could shoot two hands if you're square with him. You could be here, boom, and then shoot 2 to 1 to none. You can, if he starts to go outside your frame, then it's just 1 to none, right? But you got to be square. Let me move this chair. You got to be square with him if you're going to shoot two hands. But it's more advanced. You got to make sure your footwork is clean, right? You got to make sure your footwork is really good so you can move yourself in position to use your hands. You don't want to just instantly shoot two hands and your feet are not where it needs to be, right? So you got to make sure your feet are in good position first before you shoot two hands. You got to make sure you're square with the receiver first before you shoot two hands. Once he gets out of side of our frame, we're not shooting. You don't want to shoot, my bad. You don't want to shoot two hands going like this. Shoot two hands here and then here. You don't want to be going here. If he here, it has to be one. All right. Is jamming like just stopping them or kind of pushing them in a way? So it's slowing them down. That's how I say that. It's slowing them down and widening them, right? It's wide. You're going to slow them down. You're going to make them take wider releases because you're moving and shooting the hand, right? Making them lose land, right? So ideally you want to widen him so he gets closer to the sideline, which is a harder throw for the quarterback, right? You got what I'm saying? It's a harder throw for the quarterback, harder catch for the receiver, right? You don't want him to go to where he needs to go in a straight line. If he goes to where he needs to go in a straight line and press, you didn't really do anything, right? So we're disrupting the timing because now he has to worry about you, get around you, get away from you, and the quarterback got pressure, right? And now, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have that much time to get the ball because now he's waiting on you to get open. Can I explain the 5, 10, 15? So I got you. So 5, 10, 15. So basically 5 yards is where we're looking at the receiver's hip drop. So as we're running with the receiver, if his hip don't drop within 5 yards, we eliminate en route. So the hitches is gone. The slant is gone, right? The speed out, 5-yard speed out is gone. 10 yards is the intermediate routes where the digs, the break for the post, right? The break for the ins and out, right? A lot of those routes are about 10 yards. A post curl around those areas, right? And 15, the only route they can really run is the comeback. If the hip don't drop at 15 yards, then we know it's a fade, right? That's the 5, 10, 15. Let's see, we got some catch technique. Is this catch technique right here? Let's see what he doing. I gave it to him. Okay, good. Now run the route for him. Not bad. See, now all I would say is he's stemming us inside like this. Move laterally. Don't just open up and run it. I know it's a tight end, so we can chill a little bit because he's not that athletic. Not that dumb. I won't say athletic. He's not that much faster than us. He's not faster than us, right? But we will still want to be in position to get to that outside shoulder, inside or outside hip. You want to be in phase with him a little bit because what if he breaks in? You know what I'm saying? So we got to be able to go. So now he breaks out. So we're in great position here. We know the route here. We don't need to keep our hands on him right here. Go beat a receiver and go get that ball, right? What's good, money? All right, so this is what I was saying, guys. When they stem us, we got to move laterally to more here. You see how he kind of opened up a little bit of an angle towards here, especially that slot fade. They got more space to run away from us, right? So you got to make sure that as you're playing catch taking, you're kicking laterally more and get in position to at least get a hand on them, get hands on them, right? You don't want to make it to a turn into a track race, which is happening right here, right? You want to make sure you at least get into a position where you get hands on them. So that's why we split the receiver in half in press. In catch man. Catch technique. Sorry. Hold on, let me see. Tips again. I remember runs resistant hills. A lot of resistant running, right? A lot of resistant running hills, and do some long sprints, 150s, 200s, right? All that stuff will help you get faster. Obviously, you got to lift and get stronger too. Do a lot of explosive workouts too. What's with you going live whenever I'm finished with showers? My fault, JJ. My fault. Let me see. Oh, hold on. This might have been a good round. Oh. All right, so he decides to do a shock and control. Boom. Now, this is the thing with shock and control, guys. If you're gonna use shock and control, if you shoot your outside hand, it gotta be a quick jab, and then get ready to read the release, and then use the correct hand. He shot this outside hand. Boom. But it's there too long. So now the receiver knocks his hand out. Now we're still in decent position though. See it? We know the route now, right? This is what I'm talking about, 5, 10, 15. 5, no hip drop. 10, no hip drop. 15, no hip drop. Lean and locate. Go get the ball. Right? 5, 10, 15, no hip drop. Now quick. It has to be quick. Boom. Because that's when the ball is in the air and everything. We got to be able to find the ball. He's chilling a little bit. He's in between of man turning and zone turning. And that right there cost him to lose the ball. Right? Patient. Good. See it. See the. Kick. Shoot a hand. Eyes are a little too high right there. Eyes are a little too high right there. Not bad. Feel the lean. Be careful with the pull. You know they're going to throw that. There goes that flag. Not bad, though. Staying square. He gives a move kick. He shot the wrong hand right here. Still in decent position. Feel the receiver lean into us. He's leaning into us right now, so you know he's getting ready to break the opposite way he's leaning. Boom. But we got to be careful with that pull, right? Pulling that jersey. Just running up the hill, money. Running up the hill, you can, good route. Running up the hill, you can have somebody pulling a band around your waist. You can have sleds, stuff like that. Our eyes are just not where it needs to. We take a bad angle. We instantly looking at a quarterback right here. Right? You want to make sure you break into the upfield shoulder so you can collision this route. He tried to beat him there. Good old shake route right there. Run, play the hands. All right, so off rip. First thing I'll see. So this is a decent alignment. If you have long arms, guys, right, he can probably move up a tad bit since he's off the ball. He can move up a tad, but you always want to adjust your alignment based off the receiver, right? Not necessarily the line of scrimmage based off the receiver. So if he's on the ball, then you're a yard from the receiver. When he's off the ball, you still want to be a yard from the receiver. Although he's off the ball, you don't want to be, obviously you don't want to line up off sides, but just from him. Now, when you're going against a shifty receiver, guys, it's important. Our footwork got to be clean, but our hands is what's going to help us, right? So watch this rep right here. Boom. He gives a fake a hop into a speed release or hopped into an outside release, and then he stops right there. Now, if we're staying square, see how he's opening up already, right? You don't want to be here. You want to be in that, getting ready to get in that kick step. So now we shoot the hand. So once he give us that move, we got a hand on him, and now we can control that move. You get what I'm saying? But once we're here and not getting a hand on him, he doesn't move inside, we have to fall for it. And then we're out of position to go. But if we got here and kick step and got a hand on him, he give us a move, we can still move with him, control him, slow him down, and get ready to run with him. But right there, he's out of position, and that made the receiver get a little separation from us. We're going to watch 2 more clips, and I'm going to go on the chat and answer some questions. Not bad. Feel it. Play the hands. So right here. Decent. Okay. Kick. Shoot the hands. Now, he shot 2 hands, but we're still in decent position. Right here. Force him more inside. Flatten that inside release a little bit. Right? Don't just place your hands there. Flatten it a little bit. Right? And now we just got to play through the hands. Play through the receiver's hands. He gonna make contested catches. It's gonna be they're gonna make catches too, but we gotta fight and get that ball out. One more. This is a wrap right here, and then I'm gonna answer some questions in the chat. Good. Way to stay square. Feel the lean. Feel the lean. Play his hands. See, what are tight ends? They like when we are physical with them because that's what they want. They're gonna use that. Us being physical with them for them as an advantage to push us off them, right? And then they're gonna use their big target, right? So they're gonna try to wall you away. So it's important that we always stay attached to the tight end's hip because they're already a bigger target. So if we're separation, it's harder for us to reach to get there. But if we're attached, right, we can play the hands a little bit better, right? Reach and pull the receiver's hands down. Play over top a little bit. You get what I'm saying? But once there's separation and we're breaking towards it, they're a bigger target. Now we got to avoid. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of in a weird spot right here. See, that's a perfect example right there. All right, let me answer some questions. What's your thought on Kobe Bryant? Kobe Bryant. Is it better? I like Kobe Bryant. I think he's actually doing really good right now in these one-on-ones and everything. I think he can improve a little bit. I think he could be a little bit more consistent in his technique, but he got the measurables. He got the ball skills, the measurables, right? He got everything he needs. All it is just being consistent in the technique, and he's done really good in these one-on-ones, and it's showing that he's been working on it. So I think he could be really good eventually. And I think he might sneak up on a lot of people. Draft board. And I'm just curious to how fast he runs that 40. That 40 is going to make a lot of money for him. All right. What is your favorite DBs to study? So my favorite DB I used to like watching is Darrelle Revis. Darrelle Revis was my dude. I used to watch him a lot. Right now, Stingley. I like Stingley a lot. I like Pass Turner, obviously. Jalen Ramsey when he was, back in the day a little bit. Alontae Taylor, who else am I? AJ Terrell got some good clips. So those are, and there's obviously some more, but those are the really ones that really stand out to me right now. React to North Crowley versus. We probably gonna have to save that for another time, cousin. I'm a receiver watching to learn how to beat UDBs better. Hey man, that's smart on your part, brother. That's smart on your part. Coach tips against a super athletic tight end. win against a tight end who runs a 4.4. So when you're going against a super athletic tight end, you still, I mean, the technique is going to be the same. You're still going to treat him as a receiver, right? Same thing, right? If you're going to play catch technique, be ready to be physical with him, right? Be physical with him, making sure you get hands on, splitting the receiver in half, and then staying attached to him, right? It's going to be pretty much how it is you're going against a receiver. Boy, Tess. Oh, that's your boy. Yeah. Now I heard he's been balling. Apparently he had a great day at the one-on-ones and everything at the Senior Bowl today, from what I heard on Twitter and everything. How do you feel about cuz from this dude right here. I like him. I like him a lot. I haven't watched too much film, but I've seen a couple clips and he's been doing his thing. Technique looks solid, pretty good. I think he's he's one of those DBs that could sneak up on a lot of people's draft boards once he performs and to see him move and, see him compete doing the one-on-ones and then gets to the the combine and ball out. I think he could sneak up on a lot of people. All right. Because if somebody's pulling you as you're going full speed, it's gonna make your legs stronger, but it's also working on your turnover speed, working on driving out of your, all that stuff. So that's what it helps. Great man corner, like a lot of FSU, very physical. Yes, for sure. We're back at it. What's the best technique as a smaller DB? There's not. See, this is a lot of people ask this question. There's not really any special technique against a taller DB. You got to be physical. The technique's still going to be the technique, right? Staying square, kick stepping, moving him, making take wider release, forcing him towards the sideline. That's going to help you. Forcing him towards the sideline, making him take wide releases. And then obviously when the ball's in there, you're just going to have to high point play through the receiver's hands, right? Be physical with him, lean and locate, bump him, and make him worry about you a little bit more than the ball. There's not a special technique going against a tall receiver. It's just you competing, you getting ready to fight through the receiver's hands, right? Being physical and all that stuff will help. Hold on, I missed this. Stopped a little bit outside of our frame right there. Not bad. We could add a kick in there. Feel the lean, feel the lean, feel the lean. Now that we just got to feel the lean. Inside 75% rule, a lot of times what? Inside release, most likely it's going to be a inside breaking route, right? You got to feel the receiver's lean. So as we're in phase with him, you feel the receiver leaning into us, he's getting ready to break the opposite way. He's not going to lean into us to continue to run out there. He's going to lean into us to break away, right? So we just got to feel the lean. Feel the lean. Come on. Don't grab. Oh, I might throw the flag on that one. Dang. This is good right here. Kick. Shoot the hand. Now we off balance right here. Shoot the hand. Slow him down. We don't need a grab. Now we put ourselves in bad position right here. Right? You could have easily kick and just run with them, right? Grabbing, and this is what a lot of DBs do, and it hurts us. We tend to try to be too physical. We try to grab too much, and then we put ourselves out of position and making a play, right? I was about to say, referee didn't throw no flag? Good. Drive on it, flying the route. Not bad. Not bad. Just be careful with that hook. But this is good right here. Drive. Just be careful of hooking him right there. You see how he hooked him backside? Pause. Right? Just be careful. Saying square kick. See the hip. We on it. Run. Run. Not bad. Pretty good rep. Pretty good rep. Where do you rank Sauce, man, and zone coverage? I think Sauce is definitely a man coverage guy. I think that's his strength, right? I think he's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'll rank him, but definitely that's his strength. Zone is. I mean, he's decent at it, but it's not his strength. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he just that's him. He's a man coverage corner, right? His technique, his man coverage. I mean, he uses his length, right? He's got long arms. You know, he does a good job staying square, getting hands on the receiver, right? Widen him a little bit, you know. And I mean, he's tall. He's tall, so he uses his height as an advantage, right? So a lot of times his technique might not be very crisp at that rep, but since he got long arms, since he's tall, that helps him. And he got good speed, right? He got good speed to get to where he needs to be, run with the receivers, right? Yes, sir. This is not bad. All I would say, though, is add that kick right there. So you see how he's like reaching to get hands on him? Be in position first, then shoot your hands. See, he reached right there? Put yourself in position, then shoot your hands, and then run with him, right? But he in great position right here. Play the hands. See, he's kind of doing this too much. Just run. Just run. And get ready to play the hands. Patient. Good. Kick. Widen. Run. See the hip drop? Our eyes. So this is what I'm talking about. 5, 10, 15. 5, no hip drop. 10, hip drop. Right? Keep your eyes down on the hip. See the hip drop. 5, 10, 15. Hip drop. We got to react. Their hip drop, we drop. Dang. Is being 5'4" as a freshman safety bad? If you ball, you ball, cousin. You can't control your height. But if you can ball, you can ball. You know what I'm saying? If you playing that safety at 5'4", take advantage of it, man. Take advantage of it. You playing. Just worry about your technique. Be physical. Show up in the run game as a safety. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6 foot 155 corner in 10th. Yes, sir. That's what's up, cousin. That's what's up. You don't need to keep messaging me that, but I got you. I got you. That's pretty good. That's pretty good as a 10th grade. 6 foot. See, right here, we're reaching. We're reaching to get hands on. We're not even moving our feet, right? Always remember, feet first. Feet first. Be in position to use your hands. Be in position to shoot your hands, right? It's 5'8", 140 freshman good. It's good. It's good, man. You guys got to remember, there's certain things that you can't control. You can't control your height, right? But you can control how you learn the game, how you study the game. You control you getting bigger, faster, stronger, all that stuff, right? You got to just find ways to work around it, right? But 5'8" as a freshman, you still got some time to grow, cousin. That's pretty good. You good? Move laterally, shoots. See, I wish he was a little bit square, a little bit more square. Stay square a little bit longer. So now we really force that inside release. He's playing outside leverage, right? But see, he kind of opens up. But we're still in decent position. But just let the receiver dictate let the receiver go where he needs to go, right? We're kind of trying to guess where he's trying to go. He's trying to jump where he's trying to go, and that's what hurt him right there, right? Just follow your keys, right? Run with the receiver. Stay in phase. He's going to take us where we need to be. I don't read hips. It's a new thing. Shoulders tell me more faster. I might be. I mean, that's not bad. Press man outside release. I bring up my eyes up to see the shoulders of the receiver. He would sit down. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it must be a new thing. If it works, it works. You know. Staying. Hold on. Let me. Staying square. Don't reach. Move your feet first. Oof. Watch this rep. All right. Ah, come on. Trust your leverage. This is what I'm talking about. We are being too handsy. We're trying to be too physical, right? We could easily just run, right? That was the last rep. Okay, hold on. This actually, now I think about it, this might be the same video. Let's see. No, this is them doing running routes and all that. We're the 1v1s. Oh yeah, we seen. All right, so this is damn, it's just a different angle. All right. Oh. I wasn't supposed to see that. If you're outside, play corner dig. Yes, exactly. Yep. My main problem is my eyes shoot up to the right receiver shoulder off the release. Yeah, so if he gives you outside release, you just gotta see that hip drop, right? You gotta see that hip drop 5, 10, 15, right? Just focus on getting your crossover run. Keep that front shoulder down, right? See that hip drop. See that hip drop, cousin. That will help a lot. Hold on, let me see. We good? That's all I had today. Dang. All right. See if I can find some new ones. We saw this yesterday. Hey, look at us. This is 1 day ago. This is 21 hours. We saw those reps yesterday. Oh, this one's dropping. There's a new one dropping today. Dang. 6 p.m. Oh, 6 p.m. Let's see if it drops. We got a minute. All right, let me answer some questions while we wait. 1 slant, 2 curl comeback. Yep. 3 back shoulder fade. Yep. Facts. Yep. Same thing. 5, 10, 15. Yep. I like it. Is it time yet? Come on. While we're waiting, y'all might as well sub to the YouTube channel if y'all haven't, right? Lots of great defensive back tips and tricks. Lots of good things for y'all to get better, right? If you haven't followed us on IG, make sure to follow us on IG, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Definitely, if you want to get better, lots of great stuff over there. All right, 6 o'clock. There we go. Oh, another. Come on, cousin. We got to wait 5 minutes. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to just let this roll. Let this play as I answer questions. What drill should I do to prepare? Oh, hold on. Somebody. I missed a question. Hold on. Dang. Did I miss a question? I did miss a question. Where are you at? I think I briefly saw something about Towson. Damn. Damn. Did I miss? Oh, there we go. Coach, I'm the kid at Towson. I don't know. Are you still in here, Anthony? If you remember me or not, but I have a meeting with the defensive coordinator. I love quick tips on how to sell and handle myself. I hope you still in here, Anthony. My bad if I missed your question. I'll tell you this. One thing you should do is definitely make sure, sit up straight. Look him in the eyes when he's talking. Yes, sir. No, sir. All the basic stuff, right? Now, if he's talking football, right, make sure you understand what he's saying, right? If you don't understand what he's saying, obviously, like, oh, coach, what do you mean by that? And then listen, right? Be coachable. Obviously, listen to him. And then, answer question. He's probably going to ask you to draw coverages or anything. Be prepared for that just in case, right? When you're talking football, make sure you talk clearly. Make sure you guys are on the same page. Obviously, the terminology is going to be different, right? From your college to high school, the terminology is slightly different. But, ideally, it could still mean the same. You guys could still probably be talking the same language, just different terminology, right? So understand that too. Just go in there, be confident, right? Don't be cocky, be confident. And then see how the meeting goes. There's not really much you can prepare for because you don't really know what he's going to ask you. But, you can just do the basic stuff. Know how to talk clearly, talk loud, right? Make sure you, yes, sir, no, sir. Look him in the eyes, dress appropriately, right? All the little things like that. Money, what was your question? What drill should I do to prepare for playing safety in college and JUCO? Pedaling, getting in and out of your breaks, obviously, all that little stuff. Attacking the ball, reading the quarterback, and taking good angles towards the receiver, right? Work on your eyes, taking a peek of where the receiver's at when you're driving to the receiver. So stuff like that, right? Know how to read the quarterback, weave in your pedal, right? Obviously, do drills to understand coverages and route concept, especially in those certain coverages, right? Those will be very important for you, right? And then work on your ball skills, attacking the ball at the highest point, taking good angles to attack the ball. All that stuff would be huge. Just started playing corner, and my main problem are my eye discipline, finding the ball and opening up too fast. Any advice? Ooh, you know what? Any advice for that? I got you, cousin. Hold on. Hold on, cousin. This is the advice I got for you. This is the advice I got for you. First thing, you want to go to the YouTube channel, right? Bear with me. Then you want to scroll down, right? And then, where's that video at? Where's that video at? Where's it at? There we go. Train your eyes to be disciplined. Watch that video right there. Train your eyes to be disciplined. It's going to help you train your eyes to make sure it's disciplined. Know where your eyes should be. But you want to make sure you're doing drills to train your eyes, right? You want to make sure you're doing drills to train your eyes to move from where it needs to be, right? A lot of times when we start to look around, our eyes start to wander. You want to make sure your eyes are disciplined. So, all right, I'm running with the receiver. See the hip drop, I react. Right? No hip drop. After a certain amount of yards, 15 yards, lean and locate, right? Finding things. When you're breaking, you work on your back pedal, your W drill. Instead of just looking at the person who's calling break every time, train your eyes to, boom, to the next where your breaking point, right? Where you're supposed to break to. Train your eyes to snap to where you need to, and then get your eyes back to the person who's calling break. Stuff like that. Locate the receiver when you're breaking 90. Find the receiver and drive. Those things right there will help you, right? You just got to do it consistently, repeatedly, right? And then that's going to help you build more discipline in your eyes and do that. I teach eyes on feet, no release patterns, and use your hands based on wide receiver release. I read feet. I never done that. Sure, I'm sure it's a good technique. I just not eyes on feet. I never had that one before. No one ever taught me that one, but I'm sure it's a good one. Yes, sir, Demi. Let's see. What's the best way to guard a double move? Oof. Okay, so biggest thing is a lot of time people open up too early and double move, or their eyes are not disciplined, right? When the receiver break, like quickly snap the eyes to the quarterback, right, and take a bad angle. So the biggest thing is obviously you want to, if you're playing off man, a double move, stay square in your pedal, right? Stay square in your pedal, break into the upfield shoulder, right? The upfield shoulder, so the shoulder is pointing to you. So if I'm a receiver and I'm running a hitch, this is the shoulder that's pointing to you. You want to break to this upfield shoulder because what I have to do, turn right back into you, right? And then your eyes, keep your eyes on the receiver, right? Keep your eyes on the receiver. As you close the space, then you can take a peek because you're taking a good angle, right? You don't want to, as soon as you see him move, you don't want to snap your eyes here because now you're running towards the ball and then hits you with a double move. He's out of there, right? And then once you take a good angle and he turns up into you, get a hand on him quick and run with him, right? Got a video on the YouTube channel about that too. Definitely check that out. What do you think is the best drills for safeties to get better ball skills? Honestly, really, it's just having a quarterback throw the ball. You have him in the middle of the field. He's pointing his shoulders. You're weaving. And you're just throwing it, and you go in and get it, right? You go in and get it and just work on it. That's the best way because you got to just work on it, right? And then, I mean, you could do drills where you're attacking a tennis ball at the highest point, stuff like that. But when you actually have a quarterback throwing you the ball to a specific target and you get in there and everything, first you're worrying about arena QB. Boom, you break in, you locate where he's throwing it, and then you driving and you see the ball and attacking it, timing your jump. That's the best way, I think, is to work on your ball skills, just doing reps. Reps of doing that. Yes, coach. Never see the throw on your break. Yes, break and see the man. Facts. Exactly. Who's your favorite cornerback to watch? Right now, my favorite cornerback to watch right now is probably, it's probably Stingley, but I like Alontae Taylor. You know, I'll say it's between Stingley, Alontae Taylor, and Pat Surtain. Those three are my main ones. I do like watching what's it called? The other corner for Texans, the rookie. Why can't I think of his name? Is it Kamari? Kamari? I think it's Kamari. Him. I do like watching what's his name? Mike from the Commanders. I like him. I like watching him. He's pretty good at his technique. I like watching him too as a rookie. Let me see. Am I missing stuff? Okay, bet. Hold on. My only offers right now is Fresno State and Sacramento State. How should I sell myself more? What year are you, Showtime? If you're a junior, go to camps, man. Go to camps, right? Go to camps. It's going to be huge. It's going to play a huge part. Going to camps and balling out. Sending your film out to people, coaches, right? On Twitter and all that stuff. That's going to help you a lot too. I mean, it's hard to get a response, but just doing it is going to be huge, right? And then, competing, man. Go to camps, compete. Talk to them. All the coaches that spoke to you, double back and say, hey, coach, how's it going? Check in with them. Just because they recruit so many people, they look at so many people that they might have forgot somebody they already saw, right? So try to refresh their mind, right? So put yourself out there, put your film out there, talk to them, DM them, all that stuff will be huge. What should I do to increase my knowledge so I get smarter? Watch film. Watch film, cousin. Watch film. Study coverages. Know route concepts. Look at route concepts that attack specific coverages where you would be, right? All that stuff would be huge. What drills could I work on at home by myself? You can work on your breaks, right? One drill I used to do all the time is just when I'm at my crib, inside my house, I'm just working the steps out my breaks, right? Plant, stick, drive, right? I'm just working, boom, boom, boom. Working, and I'm in my socks. I'm not even in my shoes, so I'm making sure I'm staying within my frame so I'm not slipping or anything. That's one thing you could do. You can always work on your hand-eye coordination, throwing the ball against throwing a tennis ball against the wall, just boom, boom, stuff like that, right? You know, little things like that. You can always work on your press technique, taking a proper step, staying square, all that stuff. You know, stuff like that. Money, what's your question? I didn't see your question, Money. Coach, be honest, Jalen. Which Jalen who? Ramsey? Watching a corner, decide on what press technique you want to use, inch back or pure step. They studied it all day. Yep. I'll answer that. I watched the Browns corner. Denzel Ward is another one. And the other dude, why can't I think of his name? Zero. Come on. Dang. Can't remember. I don't think see, this is the thing. When he gets to the league, he might have lost a step here or there, but it's also maybe because he's in Miami, right? You know, you start losing games. You're not really practicing as hard now, and a lot of drama in Miami. So I don't know. I can't say he lost a step yet. I mean, he's obviously getting older. I don't think he's washed. You know what I'm saying? I think they're just maybe doing a little too much right now based on the whole organization just being a whole bunch of drama and stuff like that. I think if he gets a fresh start somewhere, he might get that motivation and get back to where he used to be or close to it. But I don't want to say he's washed. I ain't going to say that, man. I don't think it's time for him to leave football yet. I think he's still got a little bit more in the tank, cousin. Greg Newsome, thank you, Keon. Thank you. All right, let's see if this is this. I was supposed to let this play, and am I tripping? Or maybe if I refresh it. All right, for this video, I'm just gonna let it rock. I'm gonna just let it rock. And then we go from there. Skip. Oh. So I'm going to tell you this. This is not the place that you want to do that. Right? People are evaluating you. You got all these scouts evaluating you. Don't be that guy that's starting stuff, right? This is where you can make money. You feel me? Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. Take the step. I said I was just gonna let it play. Take the steps. You see how you hop in there? You got to remember where you at. I keep doing that. You got to remember where you at. Slow it down. Be patient. Don't allow the inside release. They're gonna throw that flag. Yeah, of course. And one thing I don't like is when they look at him. He looking. He caught it. All right, let me throw the flag. Like you should have thrown it before that. But on this one, we just gotta react, man. We just gotta react. Right? React. Get chest to chest with him. Get hands on him. Don't give him a free release like that. Or if he goes inside, we over. Right? Slant to fade. Yep. Play 50-50. Good. Play the hands. Get it out of there. We got to go. Go. And see how he's kind of... Look at where his hands is at and punch through his hands. Don't just place your hands there. Punch through his hands. So his hands is forming. Now the ball is getting there. Now punch through his hands. He kind of just places there, his hands there. Chest to chest. Good job. If you put yourself in position to get chest to chest, there you go. Now it's going to help you, right? Because you know the ball is going to be there. You're going to be able to play the back shoulder, right? You're going to be able to play the regular fade. All we gotta be more disciplined in the technique and press right here. Eyes. Don't guess. React. Don't guess. React. Trust your leverage. All right. Be careful with that grab on this one. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. Good. Don't let him move you like that, man. And that's all because you get high. We getting high right here. We're just reaching right here. Stay down low a little bit in your stance. Be more firm. Good. Good. That's a good rep. Did he catch it? Oh, he caught it. But that's decent right here. He might have ran out of bounds. Good. I like it. He's out of bounds. His foot stepped out. Not bad. Good job. Be careful with the back arm. Eyes. Not bad. He didn't get in there. But our eyes. Don't give ground. Good. Coming back inside. Play through his hands. Finish that rep. Finish that rep. Split the receiver in half. Move with that inside half. Don't get too over top. Play his hands. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. This is why I always say, use your extra help. The sideline and the end line. He might be able to make this nice catch. It's a nice catch, right? But if he don't get 2 feet in, it don't matter, right? Feel the lean. Too much separation. If the receiver's gonna lean into you, so you're gonna feel it, right? You're gonna feel it. Move your feet. Play inside out. He has to turn the shoulder to get out there. Yep, exactly. You gotta go. You gotta react. That's too easy. Take away the inside. Don't grab. Don't grab. Don't grab. See the hip drop. Drive. Play his hands. Good rep. Good rep. That's a very good. See the hip drop. Play through his hands. Boom. I like it because what is he doing? He's playing his hands, right? Aiming for the outside wrist too. That's a good rep. That's a good job. Yes, use your feet to make plays. Now we just watching some. What's this? More one-on-ones. No. Right now. Pick route, communicate. So now, this is a tough situation right here because they lined up a little bit too far for us to make any call, banjo or anything. The only thing I'll say is this guy has to be extra aggressive and drive on this receiver, right? Because that's a clear pick route. They most likely gonna call that. I hope they call that. That's a clear pick route. Not bad right there. Not bad. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Look at this route right here. Look at this route right here. First of all, boom. Nah, come on. You don't have enough time. You don't have enough space to do all that. Come on, we're not doing come back and go in the goal line. That's crazy. Play his hands. Good job. Good job. It's a good wrap. Good wrap. Tips to maintain leverage. Eyes. Your eye discipline. Moving your feet, right? You line up inside leverage, move your feet, right? Good disciplined eyes will keep your eyes where keep yourself where you need to be. Should I slow the tempo and press man? I panic or my eyes tend to look up when when receivers give me a move. I feel like I'm not used to that. Yeah, so slow it down. Slow it down and focus on just keeping your eyes where it needs to be. Repeatedly work on that and then slowly speed it up, right? Slowly speed it up. Good job. Good finish right there. Good finish. Let's see what else we got. Good. Good. Ah, come on. That's the end of the video. All right. That's the end of today's stream, guys. Let me make sure I answer everybody's question before we go. Prime time was good. Money, I still ain't see your question. If you send a question again. Tight red zone never press. Yep. Make sure I answer everybody. We good. All right. That's the end of the stream, y'all. I appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you tuning in. If you're now joining, you can go to the YouTube channel or watch the stream once this stream is over. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't. Make sure to sub to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Follow us on all our platform, IG, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. And then stay tuned for the next stream. Our next stream will probably be, honestly, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I might stream tomorrow. All right, so make sure you have that notification, right? See that notification and tap in. If you play inside shade, what you do if wide receiver gets inside? Do you key in? Okay, if you play inside shade, what you do if wide receiver still gets inside? Do you key in on top shoulder? I'm confused what you're trying to say. If you're in press, right, and he gets inside of you, right, you just maintain the outside leverage then. If he gets inside of you, maintain the outside leverage, right? And just feel the receiver, get ready to feel the receiver's lean, or, you know, if he's going to run the slant, get ready to play the receiver's hands, right? Now, you know, yes, you want to key the top field shoulder, yes, but you still want to keep your eyes on the feel the receiver, key the eyes on the hips just in case it drop, but feel the receiver. If that's what you mean, if that's what you're saying, Money. They aren't ripping through the hands, be violent, and pull his. Yes. Yes, exactly. Suggs, exactly. Okay, he got inside shade, but somehow the receiver get his inside. Should he look at the top? Okay. Now, all right. So, if you impress, he gets inside shade. Yes, you're pretty much running with the upfield shoulder, right? So you're running with it. You want to key it, but you want to still make sure you feel the receiver break in. So if he's leaning into us, get ready to break because he's going to break the opposite way, right? So yes, you kind of want to key the top upfield shoulder, right? Because now that's going to dictate if he's leaning into us or not. And then you still want to make sure you see the hip drop too. Feel the hip drop. I'll say that. All right. So, all right. Appreciate that. Appreciate JJ for clearing that up for me. All right, y'all. I am out. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. It's a crazy delay. Dang. All right, make sure I answered everything. We're good. Who's this? Yeah, he is nice.